If you're new here, hello. My name is Tanya and I make functional planner videos. In this video, I'm going to show you my planner setup for this month, and I'm going to do a flip through of my planner. Today, I'm using my Gina compact binder. I love this binder because of its quilted pattern and its beautiful blue color. This binder is actually made of leather, and it has rings with an inner diameter of 1.2 inches. So you're able to get quite a bit in this compact binder. This binder has a sliding strap, and I like sliding strap binders because you're able to adjust the width of the closure. So if I have a lot of planner pages in my binder, I can adjust the width, or if I have lesser planner pages in my binder, I can adjust the width. So let's open up this binder so I can show you how I organize everything. On the inner flap here, there is a pocket that goes all the way down. Here I house some Post-it notes. These sticky notes are part of the Essential Sticky Notes pack that I sell in the shop. And by the way, all the items that you see in this video can be found at tanyaplans.com, and you can save with discount promo code TanyaPlans20. There are two elasticized pin loops on the front and the back cover. On the back cover, I don't use my elasticized pin loop because of my ink pen. It has a clip like this on it. This is my Zebra Sarasa Dry ink pen, and I love this ink pen mostly because of this cushiony grip here. It has gel ink and it writes really dark. I just really like the way it writes and how comfortable it is. In this zipper here, there's a gusseted pocket, and in here is where I keep book darts. And book darts are like little pieces of metal, and you can slide this on a page in your planner, and you can use it as a bookmark, or you can use it as a way to point to items on your planner. But I really like these because they're very, very lightweight, and they don't weigh your pages down like some magnets do. On the inner flap here, there is a slot. I don't have anything in it at the moment, but sometimes I'll stick receipts in this flap. Here's a section for card slots, and then I have my name on a card in this see-through pocket. Let's take a quick look at the back cover. The back cover has 3 pockets here. I don't have anything in the back cover. I'm a very minimalistic planner type person, so I don't do a whole lot with decoration and putting a whole lot of things in my cover. These rings, just want to mention that they are removable rings, so they have a screw here. So if I had to remove these because maybe they wore out, or maybe I want to replace them with smaller or larger rings, I can do that. So I like that. It also comes with a zippered pouch, as you see here. I don't have much in the pouch. I just have a couple of paper clips in here. Here's a place for card slots here on the back of the pouch. In the front and the back of my planner binder, I have clear page lifters. These, they're completely see-through. They're plastic, and it's a thick plastic. And this allows you to write comfortably on your planner pages. So if you open your planner and you're writing on your planner and there's a whole bunch of lumpy stuff back here, it will cause your handwriting not to be straight. So these clear page lifters help keep the pages straight, so you'll have a better writing experience. And these clear page lifters are sold in the shop. Currently, I have all of my monthly planner tabs in the front of my planner here. I do plan to eventually collate them throughout my planner to line up with the weeks in the back of my planner. But honestly, I was taking some pictures of my planner, and I ended up putting all these monthly pages in the front. So right now, they're all in the front. In front of each monthly tab are some vellums. So I have vellums to decorate it, and the tabs are pretty minimalistic. They have simple inspirational sayings on each one. Like this one says, make yourself a priority. And notice how the saying shows through the vellum here. So the vellums were designed to decorate your planner and have it so that what's on the other side can kind of shine through. So with this one, it says think positive. Here's the vellum here, and it says think big. So I'm just going to quickly flip through these. Self-love is never selfish. This one says invest in you, be yourself, take time for yourself, spread kindness, see good things in all things, be determined, be patient, choose happiness. Okay, so those are the monthly tabs and the vellums. In the beginning of the planner, there are some annual calendars for the current year and the future year. I call this the vertical monthly format, and the advantage to using this format is that you don't have to deal with counting blocks. The regular monthly planner pages look like this, whereas if you wanted to count or pace yourself to reach a goal, you have to count the blocks. There's a column for each month, and then the day of the week and the number of the date is going vertically down. I know my daughter uses these type of planner pages to plan for test taking. So she plans to take the ASVAB test, which is a test that's used to get into the military, and it determines the type of jobs that you can go out for in the military. And she plans to take her ASVAB 3 months from now. But she's using these planner pages to divvy up what she's going to study, what practice exams she's going to take, and kind of build her way up to the exam date. So here's an example of my monthly planning section. I'm going to get to this in a moment, but here's like an overview page, and you get this page at the beginning of each month. And in these blocks, you can divide it out into sections. For this month in particular, these are some things that I'm looking out for this month. I'm planning 2 baby showers for family members. I have a leadership training that's starting this particular month. The previous month, I had a section for money because I had some money goals. I was trying to pay off a credit card. So I had that goal here as something to accomplish for the month. Now, this is a thing that I like to do weekly. This helps you stay in balance. A lot of times what we do is we tend to focus on one area of our life and then neglect other areas. So this is to help you think about having balance in your life. This is where I write in what I plan to do for health and fitness. So for this example, I plan to go for a walk. What do I plan to do for family and friends? I plan to call my son. For romance and relationship, not everybody has romance and relationship, and that's fine too. But if you do, you can write in, I plan to do date night. Me and my husband plan to go to a comedy show. For personal development, I am studying for a pro certification at work. For fun and recreation is grouped it into the comedy club that I'm going with my husband. And for spiritual, I plan to read a Bible verse. So this is my monthly spread here. So this is where I can see a month across 2 pages. And I like this view because I can see how my month is going and I can see it all in one place. A lot of times when we use apps, like if we use our cell phone, that's the biggest thing I hear. Like when it comes to planning, people say, oh, I just use my cell phone for that. Well, that's great. Does your cell phone give you this type of layout? Or do you get this kind of layout, but you got to click in it to see what's on each date? This is great to use a layout like this because you can see everything. Everything's right in front of you. I use both my cell phone and paper planning. To me, that makes me most effective. What I have here, for example, I had to pick my dog up on this day at PetSmart, so I wrote a note. I have a family member has a doctor's appointment here. Unfortunately, this is the day my dad passed away, so I have a remembrance day here for him right there. This is my nephew's and my daughter's work schedule or school schedule here. So their names are abbreviated and I have the hours here that they work. And the reason I have that there is because I might have to take them to the event. Here I have a training that spans across 2 days for work. Here our test environment will be refreshed at work. Here I have an 8 o'clock eye doctor appointment. There's a board meeting here. There's another meeting here. The kids have a dentist appointment here on the 28th. I have a note here over to the side because there's a column here for notes that the auditors will be at the bank. And here I made a note that it's been 4 years since my husband has had his kidney transplant, which I'm very grateful and thankful for. For the next month, I have a few things written in, but it's not that month yet, so you don't see as many things on here. But again, I have some meetings. I plan to go to college night at my daughter's high school on this day. My first grandbaby is due on this date. I'm so excited. I have a baby shower here. And here's just a note about open enrollment. And I'm making a note that I want to reduce my flexible spending account. So here is a week spread across 2 pages. So you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday here, and so on and so forth. So with this layout, I like it because I'm able to do time blocking. And it helps me see where I have free time time in my schedule. So that's why I like this format so much. At the top here, I write in the weather. So for example, for this day, I can see that it's going to be partly cloudy. The high will be 67. The low will be 88. So that gives me an idea of, especially when I leave the house, of what I could wear, what to expect as far as traffic. Because if I know that day it's raining, I have it written here and I'm like, oh, okay, I need to leave early because the traffic might be worse because it's raining. The meetings that I plan to have with other people, I put a border around the meetings. This, for example, says I have a meeting on workday cases. So these meetings really stand out. So when I open my planner, I can see what I have going on that day. And then I can look in between here and see, okay, well, I have extra time where I can complete some other things that I have to do on my list. I got little pictures here of somebody walking. This indicates that I went for a walk this day. I have a heating and cooling people coming to my house at 8 o'clock on this day. Right here, I made a note that I made a payment to my credit card on this day. I like to write down when I've paid my bills because I never know when I need to go back and refer to that information. So in brown here, and brown is my favorite color, so I was really excited to find some brown ink that I like. Here in brown, I write in something that happened during the day that I don't want to forget. I wrote in a note about upcoming baby shower. Here I have a sticky note. These are habit trackers that are sold in the shop. Let me show you this. This is the Essential Sticky Notes pack. So the great thing about this is that these sticky notes can be moved from page to page, and I can also, because I have a compact planner, move it around. So if I want to write down here, I can still use this page real estate because I can move this habit tracker sticky note around. Here I just wrote in was for dinner for these nights. Here I wrote a note about 2 episodes of a K-drama that I am obsessed with. My daughter got me into watching different things that I may not have normally watched, and I'm so happy I did because I love this show here. And the thing about me and TV and movies, I'm so busy, I don't have time to watch a lot of TV. So when I do, I like to write it down. It actually relaxes me. I wish I could do it more often. I just sometimes feel like my schedule doesn't allow for it. Next here, I want to show you my horizontal weekly pages. So as you can see, it goes horizontally. It's not vertically like this layout. It's horizontal. This comes in my planner inserts that I sell in the shop because sometimes people can't decide which layout they want to use. So I said, well, look, let's just give them both. So in my planner inserts, you get the vertical layout in case you want to do time blocking, and you get the horizontal layout that looks like this. Now the horizontal layout, like this is for Monday, this block is for Tuesday, this block is for Wednesday, and so on and so forth. I like to use these as reflection, as writing in notes, things that are on my mind. So here I wrote in a Bible verse because that was just what was on my mind that day. I skipped these 2 pages because I was too busy that day to write something. And it's okay. Sometimes we have to leave our planners and come back to it because life gets hectic and we don't have a chance to sit down and actually write in it. I used to feel guilty about that, but I don't anymore because life is not always consistent. We can't always do the same things every day. And I also like that these horizontal planner pages are undated, so I can leave and come back to them and don't feel like I've wasted planner pages, because if they were predated, I would kind of feel like I'm wasting planner pages. So right here, I want to show you an example of a habit tracker that is included in the planner inserts. And this is for those people that like to do habit tracking for the month. So you have 12 months of habit trackers. At the top is the month here. And then you have the days of the week and the numbers of each day here. So I wanted to track how often I go for walks so I can see my status for a whole month. But I really love these habit trackers, and I think it's a good way to develop good habits. So also included are these notes pages. With these notes pages, I just use them for just whenever I need to make notes. So these are some work notes I took during a meeting. It was talking about when a project was due, and I wrote down a couple of things that I needed to remember to do for the project. The planner also comes with these dot grid pages, which are great for creativity. Well, that pretty much sums it up for my planner flip through there. Please let me know in the comments which type of planner you use. Do you use the vertical format like this, or do you prefer a horizontal format that looks more like this? I really take your comments into consideration because I'm always trying to develop new planner products, and I want to know what the demand is out there for different planner products. So I really want your opinion on which planner layout you prefer. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. This is Tanya, helping you feel more organized so this can be your best year yet.